welcome to Jabberjaw. I'm your host, Jessica Dawson Collier, and with me, as always, is Tyson Wheeler Dynus and Matthew David Smith. Guys, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
We have returned.
We have returned.
We have.
Yes.
Yeah. We had an awesome pre-show pep talk. A lot of us, aren't privy to the pre-show pep talk, but we were like, "Let's go! We're gonna do it."
That's true.
We're very, very positive. A lot of
Our
positivity.
fans need to hear this.
We do. We've been out for a few weeks, so we're all energized and ready to deliver the goods to you.
It's hard,
so many things.
You guys don't know. We don't know. Sometimes we don't know what materials should be saved for the show and should not. I mean, sometimes we just start talking, and then it's just like, oh, okay, we got to circle back to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we will.
Quite often, the funniest part of the show is
that's true.
That
is our only
meeting. Yes,
that is our OnlyFans thing. We should pre-record.
I don't think it's OnlyFans.
Well, you're right. Not OnlyFans. That's
could be.
Whatever the equivalent to that is.
So many young women
actually made that. OnlyFans. Yeah, we're not showing body parts necessarily.
Just skulls, but it's fine. It's okay.
I think that's the natural progression of things. If your Patreon doesn't work out, then you go the OnlyFans route.
You know what? I have a couple friends that are making some good side money with OnlyFans. So you know what? To each their own.
If I had the goods,
you'd be able to pay for it. Yeah.
I mean, there's a fetish out there for everything, fellas. So you know what? People like pinkies out there. You could just take a bunch of pinky pictures. Why not? Explore.
It's true.
So I can still keep with the core beliefs of my Mormon faith and do OnlyFans. So,
that's true. You can.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. Something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
I like that. Maybe it is an OnlyFans for Mormon people that are imagining their fuck planet when they die, and it's really like that would be pretty good, actually. To be fair. You guys look it up on the internet. I'm not making that up. Anyway,
that is true. That is, yep.
Women do not get their own fuck planet, but they get to live on their husband's fuck planet and then watch him. I don't know.
Anyway, Thank God.
Doesn't matter. That is why I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. I can't even say it.
Oh.
Hey Tyson, want to go to the dance? You can't. Sorry.
Is it on Saturday? Son of a...
shit. Well, there goes another one.
That's one of those religions. I think it's the ones you see in Walmart sometimes with the hair, the things. You see them in the Hayes Walmart. I wasn't sure what... they were like... I don't think they were like Amish. Were they? I don't think we have any Amish in Western Kansas.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We do? Oh, okay.
I wasn't aware. I know there's a lot of Amish in Missouri.
Yoder. Yeah,
there's families. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch out by Hill City-ish area because every once in a while you'd roll into the Pizza Hut in Waukene and there'd be a family of them, with their homemade dresses and their bonnets and their whole thing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I got an image of a horse waiting in line at the Pizza Hut buffet. I don't know why. That's what I see happening. The horse at the Pizza Hut buffet.
I just was like, you know what? Fucking everybody loves Pizza Hut. Doesn't matter where you're from, what religion
everybody loves Pizza Hut, but they also love Taco Bell. Because I saw an Amish person walking out of Taco Bell holding a Baja Blast. And I really wanted to roll down my window, live Moss, bro! But I didn't.
You know what? That would have made his year.
Add it to the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't understand it, it would have been.
That's it's a good contrast. It's like living large. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. The only way.
the only way.
The Baja Blast is the only way.
Baja Blast, guys. Let's make a religion based on the Baja Blast.
I think things have been founded on less. I think.
Yeah,
I mean, at least. Well, in fact, we know the Baja Blast exists, so that's
true.
Obviously,
that is true. We got a leg up on literally everything else already.
We really do.
I would. Here's a weird fact. I have never ordered a drink from Taco Bell. It's never happened.
Never.
Sometimes,
your body probably thanks you for that, to be honest.
I sometimes get requested to go and get some stuff for the household, but I've never got a drink from there. And they're always like,
"So you
get a drink?" And I'm like
a specialty drink, like one of their sort of.
I mean, any drink, like never.
You've never got like a Diet Pepsi or really?
Yeah.
What's your beef with that?
Well, Here's the deal, because when I order there, I'm going directly home, and I'm just, I have soda at the house.
It's
So,
no,
so
I'm the
it's
same way.
Okay.
I'm the same way. That's true.
I get that.
I don't get a drink if I'm going home because I got the soda at home, and it's usually better.
Yeah,
it's better,
On
right?
that's true.
a rare occasion, you'll get a positive mix. Somebody screwed up, and it's like, God damn, that's a tasty, but not very often.
I did
Not
try
very often.
about, I guess, this last week. There was a request for Taco Bell, and I went in and I tried their new Frank's Red Hot Crispy Chicken
I
Burrito.
wondered if
How is
you,
that?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
next on my hit list
It is
of the Bell.
serviceable.
Okay,
Okay.
wow,
Uh,
that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good endorsement.
Put
From
that
yeah,
on a billboard.
pretty good endorsement. Yeah,
I was so funny because I was like, I never ordered a burrito there, and I'm like, how big is it? And she's like, it's not that big. And I'm like, huh? I got two of them. I could barely finish the second one, but but it was partly because of the taste. Let's be honest with you. But but
Yeah.
it was fine. It was They mixed the Red Hot with, like, I don't know, something else, and it's. I mean, it tastes like Frank's Red Hot. I will put that shit on everything. That is an absolute slogan that I will absolutely stand by. Um, but it was not. It was not. But the chicken was crispy. It was like, it was like, wasn't. It
okay.
was still crispy inside the burrito somehow. I don't know.
What are they doing with the chicken these days? They're making like chicken nuggets and chicken strips at the Bell.
The
What's
grossest
going
thing
on?
I've seen recently is the steak nuggets from Arby's. Have you seen
I was
commercials for
Oh,
those?
I
I was
almost
hoping
texted you guys
yeah.
that because Smith, I know you go to Arby's, but that's a step too far.
Oh no, I agree. I want to talk to you about that. I was hoping. Uh, that was on my short list of things. Oh, I got to talk to the fellas and the ladies about that. Not the fellas.
For
I
real.
mean, like the gang back
What's
at
wrong with
Jabberjaw.
that? That is
I don't
like
know, but no,
atrocious.
no, you know what that is? That's your mommy cutting your steak up for you. That's what that is.
Yeah,
Like it's not like it's weird. It's like
It's
no, a
so
nugget.
weird.
No, it's just a piece of like I kind of. In fact, all right.
you're
So
gonna
I
get it. I know
missed.
you're gonna get it.
Well,
You
yeah,
have
because
to get it and you have to report back.
I've always regretted not getting a double down from KFC. You guys
Oh,
remember what the double
I
down
regret
was?
that as well.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
got
So for
one. I
those,
got two.
you did
You
get
got
oh, that's right.
two?
Yeah. Because first off,
Okay.
it's the double down. It's a chicken sandwich with no bread and stuff in
Yeah,
between.
shit
I
I mean,
mean,
sucks.
yeah.
it's like it was the Tide Pod challenge of its day. Like I had to try it.
Uh, it
It
sounds like one of
really
those like
was.
lies like we could tell like our kids about like inflation, like when everything's so expensive. The one thing I remember my day for $4, they didn't even use bread; it was all meat. They just made the entire sandwich out of meat. Like, uh, it was a better
Dad, that
time.
sounds awful.
It was
Yeah.
it was a
Greasy
different
fingers for days.
it was a different keto time, kids.
It
It
was.
was.
Oh,
It
keto was all
was.
the rage. Gather round,
Yeah.
little ones.
Yeah.
So many tales.
Yeah. So anyway, stay tuned. If I have an opportunity to get the steak nuggets, I might do. I mean, you're going to get photos as I consume them
I'm
because,
sure
Oh,
like,
we
please. You
should.
have
yeah,
to do it for
yeah.
the fans.
Even a
But
video would be fine.
A
You
video
know,
would
that's
be
true. I can do
great.
a video.
and you
Yeah.
should do a double video. Now that I've so we'll get into this, but we had an expedition. We did our first
We
ever
did.
Jabberjaw Live uh, investigates, and we have
Yes.
video. Turns out that video is 45 minutes long, so I'm working on chopping it down a
Fantastic.
little bit, just a little
Well,
bit. I mean, a
eh,
little. It's just but it's but anyway, it will be up pretty soon.
Awesome.
So anyway, yeah,
yay. I'm excited.
I've been trying to put in like goofy special effects, and I'm not that good at that. So anyway, it'll just probably, but the comedy is inherent in the system. I will just say that. So it's okay. But anyway,
Lots of funny moments
yeah,
from our
and
Should be.
we'll talk about
investigation.
that
Yeah.
in a minute too.
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk about the dog thing real fast before we get going?
Yeah. Why don't you talk about
Please, yes. This was
this
part of
is
our show prep
this is where we
today.
left off.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
So the thing is, I'm going to use some terminology that is used around the house. This is real terminology that I have had to learn being in a dog household. So our dog Melly, she's a bitch that's standing. And that means that she is pumping out hormones out of her ass like no one can believe. All right. And so this is not usually a problem. Now, that's not true because the hormones are so powerful that the girl dogs will flirt with her, that's how powerful these hormones are. They don't even know what they're trying to do. They don't know what scissoring is. They don't understand any of this. Anyway, so like the thing is, we have a boy dog now. He's a good boy. His name's Queso Fresco, and he today was the breaking point. He literally tried to tear down a door to get to his aunt. He's been flirting with her all. They've been flirting all week. It's pretty incestuous. But anyway,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, like, but anyway, like, so,
I've never broken a door down, to get to a relative,
like
let it be known.
that's
You
true.
know, that's
But I
I don't know
understand
about
this.
you guys.
As I mentioned this earlier, I
No, I'm
never.
a firm no. No, I'm going to stop right there. It doesn't say no. No, it's never happened.
Oh,
Thank you.
me
No,
neither. Me neither.
I don't want to leave that in the air, like in the ether there.
Don't put the
I
yeah,
will,
yeah, yeah.
But
I will
Let's
answer that.
close that. Let's
No,
but
close
he
that
go.
chapter.
but he okay. I've never either, by the way. But my point is that
For the record,
he's
For the
10
close the
months
record.
chapter
old,
talk. Yeah.
and this is the first time he's been around a girl that's shooting at hormones like no one's business, and so he doesn't know what to do with it. And as a 10 to 12-year-old boy, I related. So I never broke down a door, but I certainly locked several of them. So my point is that he was having a really hard time today, and so
Oh, poor
we
guy.
did not know what to do. So we found uh, a farm that he could go visit. And I know that sounds like he'll never come back, but he will come back. And so he's Beth has just left about an hour ago to take him to the farm where he
And
can.
is this like a fuck farm? Is that
It
basically
is
how
not.
they
No,
promote
no, no, no,
themselves?
no, no. Basically,
Okay.
no. It is not. It is not the orgy farm. It basically is. He'll be, and it's basically a place where they board dogs, and so,
It's
but it's
not the
out.
equivalent of the Playboy
No,
Mansion.
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
it is
All
Okay.
not.
right.
It is
Okay.
not. And
Okay.
I mean, if he can't smell it, he's not gonna want to do it. You know what I mean? He's just gonna be
Fair.
like, why am I not home? I don't get this. But he's a good boy and he'll have fun. But anyway, so yeah, but it was this morning. I was trying to kind of sleep and he was bellowing, and I mean, it was just a mess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So
Now,
like,
now, as an owner of a male dog who's also a good boy, what what because he's been neutered, right? Will he have
Amazing.
these same
no, no,
emotions?
no,
No,
no.
really. Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
he'll be into it, but he won't, chew a hole in the wall to be into it.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so,
So it's kind of like, yeah, it's okay. All right. So it
and
would kind
apparently,
of be there. Yeah. Okay. But
I
not
mean,
the full.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like I think, and this is his first time. So apparently, as they get older, they're less, confused, and they're just like, I should, probably shouldn't mess around with this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
the first time it's bad. The second time it's bad. Apparently, it gets a little bit easier. I was told when we kept the boy dog that this was going to happen. I was fine with it, and then it turns out that I'm more fine with it than Beth, and so he had to go away for a little.
Beth was like, "We'll have none of this. It
Uh,
hasn't even been 24 hours to
No,
the farm."
well, it
I
was.
think. I think this would make a great documentary. Like, I want to go out to this. Like, just a bunch of horny male puppies who just want nothing more than to smell that sweet smell again. But they're on a farm, and
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good documentary. It'd
Well,
be
these
very
dogs. I
just.
mean, I've heard stories about these dogs like actually having sex with boy dogs having sex with girl dogs through chain link fence. They're so wound up.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
Any
it
way
is.
they can get it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it
Wow.
is a powerful, powerful drive, and that's, I guess, what keeps mammals
Wow.
alive. But yeah, so it's
That's
just,
true.
so it's, I don't know.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Amen. Yeah.
What have
Yeah.
you guys been up to? I know that it snowed apparently in Indianapolis or around
It
there.
did. We got some snow. We got probably a couple inches, and then no, and also I don't know. I assume this is nationwide, or I'm sure it's regional as everything. But this whole like aurora borealis, northern lights thing that like everyone is posting on Facebook, yet I haven't seen and can't see and probably
We
won't
can.
see because
We went out
Yeah.
last night to take a look, but we're kind of in the middle of the town, and a bunch of our neighbors had pictures of it. So like we're gonna leave town tonight, and go and see if we can take a look at it. So like just
Okay,
to get
that's
out of
cool.
the
That's a good
center
idea.
of this stuff.
That is a good
Yeah,
idea.
light pollution.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Oh my god, you
It'll,
can see it very clearly from here, and I'm a
oh,
big
I
fan.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
apparently
yeah.
I've heard too that like if you take a picture of it, like it shows up better in the
It does.
picture. Like
The last
yeah.
the
So
last
Yep.
time
yeah.
this happened, we couldn't actually see it, but when we took pictures, we could see it and on our phones.
So,
I was
Tice, why is this happening? Why is this
That's
happening?
exactly what I was going to ask you.
You're a science guy.
Yeah, like I thought you
it's
used to have to go to like Norway to see
the
this kind of stuff.
way that I understand it, and this is hearsay. That's probably right. I
The
don't know.
word on the streets is
Huggy Bear says, "Oh, that reference is so old." Uh, so, uh, the way that I understand it is there's been a lot of solar flares going on, and the more that happens, that's actually what causes it. And so the
okay.
more that those happen, the further south you can be able to see it. So that is my understanding. That could be complete bullshit. I don't know, but that is the way I
You're
understand it.
not a
Okay.
doctor, as you've said many
I am
times.
not a doctor.
Yes.
I have played one on a student film, but I am not a doctor. And so that's a fun fact about Tyson. Anyway,
That is.
yeah, it sure is. Anyway, so we're gonna go and try to see if we can actually see it, because when we were in Iceland, we didn't see him because
Oh, that
every
sucks.
every night they took a tour bus out, and the first 3 nights they didn't see anything, and then we were just like, fuck it, forget it, we got to fly out early
Yeah.
in the morning. And then on the fourth night they actually saw it, but the bus ride was 2.5 hours long there and 2.5 hours back, and I was just like, we are tired, so fuck it. So I'm looking forward to it. I did see the most amazing thing. You guys know that there's a Simpsons clip. Apparently it's the most memed Simpson, or the most memed things ever on the internet, which is where
Uh-huh.
there's a Simpsons episode where Principal Skinner says that the aurora borealis is happening in his kitchen, localized entirely in his kitchen, but there's actually a fire going on there. And I was watching ABC, yeah, and I was watching ABC Live today, and
Bless that show.
the guy who was doing the throw to the thing after the commercial quoted that entire Simpsons line
No
completely.
Wow.
way.
I lost it. And Beth's like, "What?" And I was like, "YouTube, hello." So anyway, it was probably my favorite thing that happened today.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, no snow here. It got cold. Now it's hot again. I don't know. And
It's warming up again. Yeah, yeah.
I
It's,
don't know. Polar vortexes. That's a thing. We're just gonna have to live with, apparently.
from here on out, the sky will look cool now.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
It's the cold hurricane. It just comes down.
Cold hurricane.
How about you, Dawson? What have you been up to before we get into the recap?
Oh, so many things. Well, we all were up to some things in Kansas City. Do we want to talk
We
about
were.
that?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I have a little bit of beef with Tyson for finding out that excuse me, as I clear my throat on the show. That's professional, kids. Anyway, we had been planning to surprise Tyson for how long, Smith? Like a month and a half prior to the weekend that we
Oh,
picked, which was the
at the
25th
very. I was thinking more
of
like since
October.
he had been like 37 or 38. We've been talking
Yeah,
about.
it's been over a decade. Let's go with that.
It was a while, and
Yes.
mom was the word. So Beth reached out, and we planned this magical, festive celebration. And I know it's hard not to talk about. We couldn't talk about it, so
We couldn't.
we
Almost
couldn't.
ruined it a number of times. But then Beth kind of ruined it.
She kind of ruined it. I mean, to be
Sorry,
fair,
B. A little bit.
I mean, like, so
You gotta
like
have your
when I
phone around the hubs you're planning
when I
something.
turned 40, she arranged to have Newstel and Matt come in for my 40th. So on the 50th, I was just I know her code on the phone. She knows mine. Not a big deal. But her phone was ringing, and I was trying to find her, and she didn't have whatever. And then when I saw it was done, I saw that she was on a text chain with the U2. And so I was like, oh, that's probably I'll bet they're coming. And so as soon as I found out that I was going to have to do my eye surgery again, which happened a few days before you guys arrived,
Mere hours before our departure.
Yes, yes, yeah.
I told her, I said, listen, you need to tell them, what's going on if they still want to come, because I'm going to be, but and I talked to my doctor and I said, so I'm on the third bubble right now. Yeah, so like, but you guys, you saw, I mean, it was like, like I was supposed to lay on my side most of the time. We got a little levity, that's not right. We got a little leeway for how much I could stand up because it was
Yes.
day 5.
That is true.
So we could,
And Beth was really great about reminding you that you needed to lay down, and
reminding
she's
is
very sweet to the
a great way of saying that. That's so sweet of you.
I'm treading lightly. No. But Beth was very sweet to like drive us around and,
She was.
really coordinate everything.
With Tyson laying down in the back, back,
Yes.
and so his like half the split seat. So Tyson's head was next to
Basically.
me. I was back there.
I was Matt's good boy that day. I was
You were my good boy.
right next to his lap.
He's a very good boy.
Something
Yeah.
soft and it's sitting next to me. It's getting petted. Like that's
There
gonna
was
happen.
a lot of head petting going on.
Yeah,
Not
he
really,
whimpered
but
a couple times and I stopped. Just was like, I'm sorry.
We did have this. We did do this thing where we went to a bunch of places, but one of the places we went to, like, so you guys would get in the car from the doors, and I would crawl in the back, the hatchback in the Subaru, and
fucking hilarious still to this day.
and
Yes.
and I'd lay on my side, and I think Dawson was like, "What do people think?" They see the three of us getting into the door and then one guy coming in. And I don't remember exactly what I said, but it's something along the lines of, "Oh, a throuple took their Gimp out. That's so sweet." And
That's right.
and so that's pretty much kind of was probably what it looked like. Anyway, it was really fun. So Matt got there the night before. We did due diligence because we had an assignment the next day.
We did. Yeah, we
did. So the next day, everybody, long time listeners of the show, we went to Atchison to go to the Sally House.
Yay! Yes, we did.
Now, Sally House is supposedly the most haunted house in Kansas, maybe the Midwest. Don't know. We went there at 10 a.m. And we videoed. It was videotaped. Many videos.
It was videotaped.
So there will
but
be.
We weren't the only ones that were there. Remember that, gentlemen? That's a slight beef with whoever coordinates the Sally House tours.
Yeah, that's true. We were under the assumption it would be a private tour. It was fine. But when you hear the stairs creaking and realize, oh shit, it's just other people in here.
Takes away from the whole experience, really.
Yeah, but we were there, I think, longer than anyone else. Like, I think everyone else is in there for like.
I think we drove some people out, to be honest.
Oh, that's probably
Between
true.
my cackling and then me calling you guys assholes for not giving into the experience fully.
We did. I mean, we recreated some footage that we saw. Matt and
you did. I don't want to spoil anything, but both of the guys did very funny things that made me laugh a lot, and then some things that slightly annoyed me, but it was fine.
There's a lot
mostly because they were trying to scare me, and it worked. So that was it. Yeah.
There's some solid B-roll on this thing, and and I'm gonna keep all of it because I don't have to cut commercials into it. So
no, you don't.
So anyway, that will be.
I want to talk about so many things, but I want people to be surprised by watching it when it goes on YouTube.
I got Dawson a couple times. Matt got Dawson good once, and then
he did. That's the one I'm thinking of. God damn it.
And then there was the whole phone app thing was another great thing.
Oh, yes.
The phone app thing was a treasure in and of itself. I'll post those. And
there's a little bit of reading the diary of people that spent the night there, which is very funny. And then we were there and we were just like, fuck it, the Amelia Earhart home is.
She's right there.
Away.
Yeah.
It's like a block away. Yeah. Which is super cool.
It was very cool, but it was hilarious because when we went in there, he's like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "We're in the Sally." He's like, "Yeah, you went to a fucking dumb, non-haunted house." And it was just like, oh, okay, well, there's a tourism board right there.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
guy
what?
shat all over us.
He
It
did.
was
He
fantastic.
really did.
Yeah.
That was very funny. I can't remember his name, Andre or something. He was very funny. Um,
Well,
and then we went to Weston after that. Um,
Yes.
which if you from Kansas City, that's like a little sort of like a little Breckenridge type little cool town outside of
It's lovely. I would
yeah.
live
yeah.
there in a heartbeat.
Uh,
Super cute. Very
so
quaint.
and there's a there we went and had lunch there. There's an Irish restaurant, and then there's an underground pub, and it's big Irish.
Which is very cool. That's a
Yeah,
big plug.
the pub is definitely the highlight of the yeah. It's just dank and dark, and yeah, it's cool.
And it goes to,
Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
but it's inviting and warm. Like it's really
It
No, it
nice.
was great.
is.
No,
And Smith did not hit his head going
I did
down
not hit
or
my
coming
head.
out.
No,
Congrats.
no,
He's a very
yeah,
tall person, so we were
yeah,
a little worried.
They kind
yeah.
of bailed on the steps. I think that's so weird that they've never actually put steps in there because there's some steps, and then all of a sudden it's just like just
Yeah, they
asphalt
totally
ramp.
bailed.
So they're like, and
No,
then so Beth was driving this whole time, and so then we finally found a feed store, a seed and feed store, and that was not where we were trying to find, but plugs to that store, and then unfortunately the Long John Silver's had closed in Leavenworth. That was sad.
yes. So
Uh,
we had seen a documentary about the Sally House, a few of them actually, like as Tyson. And we'll talk. We'll do an episode on this, but yeah, there are a few things that features of the town, you will, that we were looking forward to, and unfortunately, the Long John Silvers had met a timely demise, I guess.
a timely demise. Yeah, I would throw that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, there was we went to the gift shop, right?
Yeah, we went to
We did.
the local Chamber of Commerce kind of gift shop thing, and so that was whatever. But I got a magnet.
I mean, and the person behind the desk was very whatever too.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, oh yeah,
she
oh yeah.
could care less
Yeah.
that we were
Yeah,
there.
she was not. To her credit, she was not shoving Atchison down our throat. Like she was
No,
just
and
Not
like,
at all.
and she
Well,
was
that's
not.
got to be their busy season, right? They're like, great, more tourists,
that's
awesome.
true.
Because it was right before Halloween, so they're getting a lot of
Oh
dummies like
yeah,
us.
Yeah,
oh
and,
yeah.
and she wasn't being like, "Look at our great trains." She was not doing any of that shit. She
She
was
Right.
wasn't doing any.
no, she
Yeah.
wasn't doing shit.
She was
'Cause
I
being
wish she
cordial.
would have, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
And
and
just goes to show you that this whole micro distillery thing has gotten out of hand. Like there was one in the freaking welcome to Atchison. There was like a micro distillery. It was like, oh my god, these things are everywhere. I mean, it looked very
Everywhere.
nice, but yeah, they're
Yeah.
everywhere.
yeah, and
Everywhere.
I thought that was interesting. That company is like a because it is micro distillery, but then they had like locations across the United States that they did, and it was very much like the birth of Monsanto, like another Monsanto. But I'm like, 'cause they're paying for everything, but anyway, it was nice. And then we went to Weston. Then we came back to my house. We watched the documentaries that Matt and I had watched with Dawson,
We did. Yes,
Yep,
I caught
yep.
up. Yes.
and we drank and had fun and giggled and laughed and cackled, as Dawson would say. And then so then after that, we got Matt sold on Kpot.
Okay, so yeah,
Hardcore.
Oh.
That was actually adorable to watch Smith's first time at Kpot. Kathy, you have to bring your man to a Kpot or something
Absolutely.
similar. That it's
So
like a kid in a candy store.
it was a kid in a meat store. To be more honest, and it was
That's true.
fantastic. It was. Now, for those the uninitiated, like it is. Well, Tyson, you explain it because you've been there a few times. So
I am.
Well, and
and
we
you got
didn't get in right away, right? Remember? So we put our names in, and then we went to Dave and Buster's to.
which, like, if you gotta kill time, Dave and Buster's right out is
Fucking
perfect.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Matt could
it was
not
great.
have. He was practically skipping on the way to Dave and Buster's. He was
I
so
was.
excited to go.
I was like, this is fantastic. I was, the happiest days of my life was your 50th birthday, Tyson. That was great. I was excited. I was like, just the promise of like
it was super
with
fun.
meat,
Yeah.
and we played that cool. There was a cool 3D. What was it?
Godzilla
VR
kaiju kind of thing. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
shooting VR Godzilla. It was neat. Anyway, so yeah. So
So
no.
we-
So
we-
you got me excited on this place because you told me about it. So how would you
Okay, so like
describe this to the public?
there's a couple different things. So this K-pot place, which is Korean barbecue and K-pot combined together. So K-pot is where you get like
Well, it's hot pot. It's
a
like
hot
Korean
pot, yeah,
barbecue and hot
right.
pot. Yeah, yeah.
There you go. So you basically get like a broth. You can pick your broth, whatever, and then in the middle of the table you have this basically like a fire grill, and you cook meats on that. You boil meats or whatever the hell you want in the thing in your pot, and then so most places are one or the other. This place is both. So we subsequently the face. I mean, there's a video of me being sung "Happy Birthday" to, and
Which
it's
will be posted because it is fantastic.
and there's
Sorry, not
and
sorry.
there's this thing where it looks like we are defeated. We have tried because the thing is you're supposed to go slow. And because
We
we are
did
all
not.
from Western Kansas, we did
Yeah,
not. We were like, we gotta eat as fast as we can, and
Right.
we completely sobered up, completely, like 120% sobered up.
150% sober by the time we left.
Yeah,
It was
and we had
And
eaten.
they put you on a timer. It's important for context that like they
That's
tell
true.
you like when you
yes.
sit down, they basically start a timer like, all right, you have 2 hours to complete your mission, and really, and so it's frantic.
And
It's
a
like
full ass menu at your disposal of
yes,
any sort of like meat,
Noodle,
vegetable. Yeah.
noodle,
and
yeah,
like
like
having to ask for something like I would like some more of this, please. Way too much effort for this. There's a picture of the food you want, and you tap it for as many times as you want that. It is wonderful. You don't have to utter a goddamn word in this place.
45 seconds later, somebody just rolls up with a plate of it.
Crazy service. Like I thought, like
Oh my
service
God. The
was
service is
incredible.
amazing there. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think makes or breaks a place like this because you
I agree.
literally don't like. But I think that frantic pace is like, I think they've figured this out scientifically that like if they can push everybody like that hard, it's like a junior high football coach is like, we can do this, bring it out, and then like, and you get full really fast. But it was
You do.
frantic.
Let me just do an impression of Smith and his last plate, which the poor guy could not fucking eat, and it looked beautiful. It was like rice and like beautiful like barbecued meat and some sauce because they have a sauce bar. You can make your
Oh
own
yeah.
fucking sauce to drizzle over everything or put in the soup. But he's literally just like hovering over it, staring at it, and the guy's about to cry because he can't even take a bite.
It was a
Oh,
lot
it's
of fun.
heartbreaking and hilarious.
But
There's
it's
Yeah,
weirdly more filling than you would expect it to
It
be, I
is.
guess.
it
It's like you think you can go for and you so but again, crazy good experience.
Well, we
Like
were
when I
amateurs, and
yeah,
Tyson and B were like our guides through
yeah.
the mission.
But you still eat too much too fast. Even we did, and you guys were like, and and that's what you feel like doing. That's certainly what I did the first time I was there.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
so, like,
Yeah.
so
It feels like a video game. It's like the guy waiter brings the meat, you gotta throw the meat and you gotta throw it over here. Tyson has to eat it. Like it's literally like a video game. So yeah, it's fun. Uh,
and
Oh,
so,
it really is.
and I somebody mentioned it was my birthday, and then this thing
oh
happened where they
yes.
came
Oh
over and they
yeah.
sang, which is my least favorite thing in the world,
Oh,
and
Oh, we all thoroughly enjoyed it.
I,
Tice, you ended up liking it too.
oh,
but
You had a little.
there's
It
a
was a
there's
grimace that turned into a smile.
there's video of me kind of like you're taking video of everybody else watching me like like not enjoy this, and but I was face palming for a long time, and
Yeah,
then but it's
yeah.
not on the video, so you
It's
don't
not.
see that. But having said that, it
He
was
was
actually
very gracious to them at the
no,
end.
he was.
I
He was
was. I
very
mean,
I would
nice.
because
say.
like I mean, that just sucks. By the way, like if you have to do that, and feel sorry. But like the other thing was funny is they gave me a little piece of cheesecake and they put it in a cup. And then I was like, I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was all about. And then I realized they don't have leftovers there. They don't have boxes, you know.
No.
So that guy
Yeah.
in the table across from us had this huge piece of cheesecake, and I'm like, what gives, assholes? But like, but then I asked for it to go, and they're like, yoink. And
Oh,
so
what do we do?
and that's fine, by the way, because I never even fucking ate it. But like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It would have been funny if they would have dispatched a waiter to stay with you until you ate the cheesecake. Like, just
No,
like,
right.
Whole
here's the water
thing.
right now, so you're going to go with home with him. You let him know when you want the cheesecake, and he can come back, finish
I
his
was
shit.
like, that is that. You know what? That is their that. You know what? Based on their service, I wouldn't be surprised. I will say,
If any place would do it, that place. We can't speak highly enough about their service. It was
I can't
fantastic.
either.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
so then we
I'm really
did.
reasonable. It's like $42, something like that. Like,
Yeah,
it was,
no.
The price is like the cherry on top, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was not that bad.
Yeah,
It
no, it was
really
great.
wasn't.
And we went on a weekend. If you go during the week, it's like $26, like for a 2-hour slot.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah.
My
Anybody and everybody should go if you're in the Kansas City area anytime soon.
I hope they start doing like 15-minute lunch specials where like you have to get in and out in 15 minutes. You got what do you want? 15 minutes.
it's the
Or pay by the minute. Yeah.
it's the cuisine equivalent to the Taco Bell marathon. It's like go 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 go. Like go.
Good
You have
stuff.
to tick
Good stuff.
certain boxes. Oh, I love it.
And then we came home and we were all just sober as shit. We tried to drink a little bit more, and all of us were just like, nope.
We're so full.
Yeah,
So full.
And then we just, as old people do, we just kind of passed out and went home. And
Yeah.
I think I slept until like 2:00 or something that afternoon because I had to start driving back to Indy, and I was feeling rough, but it was mostly not from booze, from just the sheer amount of food.
It was a food hangover for sure. I did not want to wake up from my hotel room.
We did have we had Irish cuisine.
Oh, we did
for lunch, and then we had kpot, and so it was a lot of food, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Greatest 50th ever. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, it was so much fun.
So much fun. Happy belated, Tice.
Yes, happy.
We love you.
I hope I can do something as cool for your 50th if I'm still alive. So that's great.
Jesus Christ. All right. Wait. Debbie down that shit.
Oh, really?
This beer just keeps me alive. Anyway, so we did that. That was amazing. And then so that video will be out soon. There's a lot of fun little things. Unfortunately, Beth, some of she shot Berkeley and some of she, and then it turns out that is very difficult to fix in post. So I've been trying to figure it out.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
So the thing is I didn't want to post the video and then have people be like, oh, what's going on here? Because
we're not professionals, all right?
But I mean, it is our first Jabberjaw Investigates. I want it to look somewhat good. So I did figure out.
And guys, paranormal, investigating is very popular these days. So my goal in all of this is to get more listeners and watchers of the YouTube.
And by the way, there are 2 cuts of this, and I've already done that part. The one where
really
we sort of debunk it, and the one where we don't.
Excellent.
To try to get the believers.
We should put the one where we don't out on the interwebs because more people get freaked out about the Sally.
I agree.
Yeah,
that's for the Private Reserve / Patreon / OnlyFans people. They can see that,
Yes.
So.
/ OnlyFans. Perfect. Yes. Excellent.
Maybe the kink will be debunking haunted houses in eastern Kansas.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is a kink out there. To be honest, yes.
Man, it's not a bad one.
That's true. It's true.
It's not that.
Nobody gets hurt in that kink. Right?
Yeah,
that's true. Nobody gets hurt.
No. There's less crying in that.
Yeah, except for the feelings of like many local chamber of commerce. But that's good. Other than that, no, victimless.
I will say just one more thing about this thing is because I don't think we really talk about it on the thing because we didn't want to tell Dawson what we had watched the night before, to try to do the thing. But we watched Matt found a documentary about the Sally House. I didn't know the story about Sally House, so I was like, I need to watch some things about this. So when I go in, I'll know what to be scared about,
Sure.
Because that's important. And we found one that was like on Amazon Prime. Don't remember what it was called. But it essentially felt like a Chamber of Commerce. Please come to Atchison and visit the most haunted house in Kansas. And that's the vibe that you get, from the whole situation. They're like, hey, come and spend some money in Atchison, Kansas.
Right. Right.
But I mean, it was folksy and weird. It was kind of like a combination of like Wilford Brimley in Cocoon and the Poltergeist. It was just weird and didn't make a lot of sense. But
No, but I loved it. It was super fun.
it was no,
I
no,
had a
it was
great
fun.
time.
I'm
Yeah.
talking. I'm talking about the documentary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. No, it was super fun, and I did. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, okay. So we've talked about that. Dawson, you went to Chicago for a minute.
Well, before I went to Chicago, my brother
Oh yeah.
had a little procedure done. The only reason I bring it up is because I wanted to share one quick story from it. So he's fine, and he told me, green light, thanks, Matt. He has kidney stones, and he got a stent put in and taken out, and he's fine. But poor guy, and it was like an in and out procedure out of Hannibal, Missouri. So after I left Kansas City, hanging out with Tyson and Smith and Beth, I went to Kirksville, Missouri, and then my brother had that procedure done that Wednesday. And so or Tuesday. And so it was a lot of like getting things together for his house and then my sister and I bringing him there. Which she had complete road rage the whole time we went, and it was fucking hilarious. Like, I love my little sister, but her taste in music combined with road rage was magnifique. It was like the funniest thing to observe on our way to my brother's procedure. But everything went well. He comes out, you know, because it was a medical procedure. They roll you out to the front door. And I tap him on the shoulder because when they were rolling him out, I was actually in the bathroom and my sister Katja was like, Just, he's done. We can go. And I tap him on the shoulder. And I swear to God, he turns around and he's like, Hey, buddy. Just slits for eyes. Oh, that poor bastard. And then we drove all the way back to Kirksville, which was not a good idea because just being on the highway and he had that going on, it was just, he was like, give me ice packs and water like the whole time. We were just constantly pulling off. Um,
That's a
but yeah,
sensitive. That's a sensitive area.
it's a sensitive area, but we did make one stop at this rest stop. And I don't even remember the name of the town, but it was fucking like out of a horror movie. Like you walk in, dirty floors. The person, I swear to God, that was stocking the shelves of this convenience store had what appeared to be cocaine under her nose. Might be powdered sugar.
Could
I
be.
don't know.
Could
But I
be.
asked her, I was like, weird question. Do you guys have ice packs? She gets on her little CV thing and she's like, hey, do we have ice packs? And the woman who's behind the counter on the radio goes, hell no. No one's ever asked for that shit. Meanwhile, I go and
Wow.
get a 44 ounce because this is Missouri. And so they sell those. And so I fill it with ice. We had some baggies in the car. I was like, I'm going to make my own ice packs for him. I am shitting you not. The person who was behind the counter was flirting with a truck driver so bad that she was ignoring everybody else in line, kept licking her lips and like winking at him and calling him baby and saying, "Hey baby, I'll be right there." Like it was a thing.
Wow.
I got in the car, I locked the door. I was like, "We need to get the fuck out of here." So, wow. That was an experience. Anyway, so then go back to Kirksville. Matt's good. I head to Chicago after I got home to Colorado, packed for a couple days, and then went to Chicago for a week for a global engineering conference. Just got back this past weekend. So I'm
Engine,
just now starting to feel alive. Yeah.
engineering. Uh,
Engineering. Engineering.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Lots of hopefuls out there.
yeah.
Who
Well,
just graduated. I have opinions about that, but I'm not going to share them. It was just great to meet them, and I wish them well. And I will get back to all of them on LinkedIn somehow, someday.
that
It
is
was
just.
a lot.
I'm sure it's kind of sad. Like you're like, you know, well, like you're like, you might get a job. Like it's just like, oh.
Well, I mean, there are a couple of them like, hey, I'm ready to interview. Are you guys doing interviews in the booth? And I'm like, we were, but and the rumor had gotten out, so it was a lot of like, hey, these are
Oh,
pre-scheduled.
Mm.
So then you just see like the color rush out of their
Oh
face.
yeah, yeah.
And a lot of it's just sad, but one woman was
Oh.
pissed. She was like, "Well, somebody's back. There's got to be somebody back there who can interview me." And I'm like, "Oh my god, never! This
In,
is
in,
not how you go about this."
in my experience, yes, getting angry and demanding an interview.
Yeah, usually bodes
I
well.
don't know. I
That'll work.
guarantee some fucking weird CEO would probably think that's cool and be like, oh, I knew
Yeah.
then when he told me to go fuck himself. He was the new.
He was in
He was
charge
the
of
new.
marketing.
Exactly.
There's a,
Yeah.
I was
But
at
again,
one of the sorry, go ahead, man.
oh no, I was just going to say I was also in Chicago that same weekend as while I was remembering, or the weekend before, I guess I was out
Weekend
there. So
before, because
we
when
both,
you
yeah.
left Chicago, I was just getting
That's
there.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And now it's. I was just going to mention we went to the post-punk and industrial museum
Ooh.
in I don't know what part. You don't really worry about what part of Chicago. You just kind of tell somebody to take you there, and you're like, "Oh, I'm in a different part of Chicago." And no,
That
it's
is
run by.
literally how I felt every time I got in a ride share.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, it was
"Ooh,
so
here
like
we
we're
go.
going, here we
Adventure time."
go.
Yeah.
And so no, it was cool. It's very unassuming. It's like looks like just a house from the outside. We totally thought we were in the wrong place. Turns out his assistant. It's run by Martin Atkins, who was in a number of bands. Probably the most notable being a Public Image Limited,
Uh-huh.
Killing Joke. He was in Pigface, kind of started Pigface. So in a lot of various bands over the last year and very of the years. And anyway, so he just runs this museum, and so we signed up to do a private tour. And
That's
you
so badass. How much was that?
I don't know. I think it was a few $100s. I don't think it was
Okay.
like it was probably $300 or $400, but it worked out great. And like he just has like it's just so cool. It's not so much like the artifacts. There's like a lot of cool stuff in there, but it's really like he will just kind of walk through and he'll tell you stories about him and John Lydon and like how he doesn't like John Lydon now and because John
Uh-huh.
Lydon's kind of a dick and but he just is just a wealth of stories. And we weren't sure because I always feel odd when I'm like about asking questions of people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
just not
I
my
get it.
comfort zone. He made
Yeah.
it very comfortable. Like, because it's like if you weren't asking him something, he was going to tell you a story. And so it was just really cool. It was really cool. So anyway, highly recommend if you're into that. It's pretty specialized. Like, it's called like post punk, but it's mostly kind of all bands that he's worked with or produced or so
Okay.
he's. But it was really cool. We weren't there for 5 hours. Like it was only supposed to be a 2-hour tour, but he wound up being about an hour late to let us in. So we actually did like a couple hour tour that he let some other people in. They were there for like 20 minutes, and then we just for like another 3 hours, and
Okay.
could have spent another 2 days there. It's all in an old mortuary, which is kind of sets the tone.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an old
cool.
mortuary. So, but no, anyway, very cool. We will talk about deep dish pizza. That's the only other thing about Chicago I want to talk about
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll
later.
save that for a little bit further
Later.
and
Plug or
yeah.
unplug. Time
Yeah.
will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Promo unplugged. I just was reminded, like I used to when I worked at Propylon, you used to have to go to these these things where you would meet with people and blah blah blah, like the conventions and whatnot. And I remember, so Propylon sold legislative software, so you basically could automate a government essentially or whatever. And I remember meeting this guy. This guy came up to me and he literally looked like the king from. He was dressed like the king from Coming to America.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, okay. And he came to me and he's like, I want to talk to you about, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, whatever. And he was really, cool. And he's like, I'm the king of blah, blah, or president of blah, blah, blah. And, and he goes, I'm in Africa. He's like, but not the part of Africa that they shoot people. I am in the good part of Africa that they don't kill everyone. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fucking awesome. And they're like, anyway, sorry, I just remembered that. So it gave me his card.
I love conference people. I really do. Convention, like everybody that comes to the booth, I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
okay.
just a
Let's have a
weird story.
conversation.
Everyone, let's go. Let's
It's
have it.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a variety pack for sure.
It is.
Uh
Having said that,
but
I don't miss it. the only thing I liked about it was
You don't miss it?
well,
I love it.
the only thing
I freaking love going to conferences. It wears me out, but man, I really enjoy it.
my favorite thing ever, like, was, like, like, I would go around at like, on the last day, I would go and I would take all our swag, whatever,
Your
swag
Swag.
swag.
that, we hadn't given away, and I would just give it to other people, and they'd give me stuff, and so we would just trade off.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a
that
good idea.
yeah, no, and that's how I got this hat, this NRA, this terrible,
Fucking Tice.
terrible NRA
God.
hat. But,
That's how I g
but but my favorite place at the because the National Nudist Association was always at the conferences that we did because they were trying to lobby. They're like, please keep nudist, free, all that stuff. And so
Uh-huh.
I would always get like a bag of pins, like little lapel pins for the nudist people. And then I would always bring those home to everybody in the office, and I would be like, "Hey, I got the new nudist pins." And some people were like, "Yeah, cool," and then some people were like, "That's kind of funny."
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So anyway, that was my
I
favorite.
wore one of those stupid pens for months at LSA, trying to get somebody to somebody surely would
Recognize it?
no. To answer your question, no, nobody's fucking reading your pens on your suit. Like nobody gives a shit. So there you go. If I learned that lesson the hard way. But I was just telling them,
Oh,
That's awesome,
like,
though. That's awesome that you did that because
well,
like
I only had like 3 of them, so like worked its way into the rotation. Slept it on the jacket.
I always thought it was the funniest thing about the nudist association. The person that was always working the booth was like a woman in her 80s. Because there was like,
yeah.
yeah, we just like being naked, and our movement's kind of dying out a little bit, and, whatever. So, uh, whatever. I'll bet they're still there at every LSA or whatever.
I bet they are.
NCLS.
It's a weird
Bless
group
'em.
to lobby, but they know effective dollar when they see one. So
They
like
do.
that's money well spent.
Yeah,
That's money well spent
It
because
is.
we're talking about it right now. Right?
We
Years
are.
Yeah.
later. Years later.
I'm
Yeah.
far
Advocates.
removed
Yep.
from it. Yeah.
Advocates.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys have we covered?
Shall we do some headlines?
Yeah, we haven't
Have
covered
we
everything, but but we got most of it,
we
right?
can slip it
I
in
think,
here and
yeah,
there.
if it
Hey-o.
comes to us, it comes to us.
Hey now.
Hey, gross
Yep.
joke. Okay, here we go. Of the month or weeks or whenever the fuck we did the last show. All right.
It's like a month.
Okay, I'm just gonna start today with just this overall thing. Okay, so I don't have headlines for this, but I want to talk about it. So the fucking Dems caved after
Yes.
after winning
Yes.
pretty much
Oh,
public support.
Fucking
Totally
idiots.
fucking caved,
yep.
and they found these 4 or 8 people that are not up for re-election next year who signed
Yep.
on to the deal. So that's bullshit. Okay, so fine. They were trying to do something important. They got nothing out of it. They're not even going to get a vote. It's not going to go to the House. No one's going to sign it. It's all bullshit. As someone who is unemployed and my wife does not have insurance right now, once my Cobra is done, I was looking at the prices are crazy right now. Just so anyway, so that sucks. But what was interesting is if you've been in a legislature and you've worked with them, everything is horse trading, and Matt knows this. This is how it goes. So today the horse trading was, as far as I can tell, let's bring that Epstein shit back to the forefront, and that's what happened today. So
That's
I think
interesting.
that was
Okay.
the compromise behind closed doors. I think that they basically said, okay, fine, people are starving and that sucks, and that needs to be taken care of, but all right, we're gonna do this Epstein thing up front, and that led the news cycle all day,
Yep,
all
it
day.
did. It did.
Yeah,
So
all
I
day.
think that was the back, and then I also think that they actually, like Mike Johnson decided to sign that lady in who was going to sign the thing if they don't change the
Yep.
votes. I think that was the background horse trading that happened in this whole thing. Now, good or bad, doesn't matter. Horse trading is terrible, but that's how the system works. But I think that was the compromise. They're like, we'll let you come back in. You don't have to make a promise about this thing, but we're going to do this Epstein thing, and because all of us need to get ahead of it because Trump is clearly, there's photos of him with young women in his lap. So like, let's all just kind of get together and like maybe we'll do the subsidies. They won't. But like I think everybody's trying to get ahead of this thing because they know it's coming out.
Well, I think so. I initially had the same reaction, visceral reaction that you did. I was like, motherfucking Democrats, they caved. However, I will say, I think it's not a terrible play. And here's why. Is like the mainstream, anyone who's running for president or is running for Congress or Senate, they voted against it, right? Everyone else is out. So I think what they kind of did is they let's let the moderates to the moderate right, they'll all vote for it. We'll get this thing through because they just had huge wins. New Jersey, New York, huge wins by margins that were 5 to 10% better than they thought they were going to get. They had a big night. I think it was kind of calculated, and I think that, because I don't think they were going to get it from their. I think they knew that they weren't going to give them these health subsidies. They just knew it wasn't going to happen. So I do think it might have been. At least I'm probably giving the party way too fucking much credit, but I like to believe that they were like, okay, you old farts, you seem like you caved. We'll make noise about it, because I don't know what the end game was. They were up on it, but it was starting to look like they'd be down on it because because it was really the impacts were all starting to happen. And when you have you don't want everybody just pissed off at government, period, which being delayed flights will cause. So I think they probably got out of it in not the ideal way, but a pretty clean way. And you, I think, added on top your brilliant analysis. I think it's that 50 after you're 50, but no, I think you're absolutely right. Because I think what it is I think this Epstein thing that further got away from. So the only downside is our president's a pedophile. Which,
but I mean, that's the one thing his base will not deal with. I mean, that's I just all day I was like, oh my God, he is so mad right now because the shutdown has ended and no one's talking about that. Because it technically hasn't ended yet, right? I mean, by the time this podcast is done, it may have ended, but
be close.
But no, the lead story was, oh yeah, everybody knows. By the way, Jazane or whatever, she's got her own personal fucking valet in prison now. Did you guys read about that?
Yep.
And
I did see that.
all this nonsense, it's just it's all bad, for him, and he's dying, right? I mean, I think that's fairly clear.
I think it's safe to say he is, right? Can we just I mean, yes.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that footage. I don't know if you saw the footage of him being led around the Japanese fucking consulate place. He was lost. He didn't know what was going on. He literally wandered off many times. He saluted their military.
And have you guys seen that doctor he's on all of the socials, but he's like a physical therapist. He's helped a number of patients at Trump's age, with dementia. And he's like, here are the clear signs of what he is going through. And he's basically said, and I love his videos because, you can see the packs that are sticking out of Trump's suits, the bruises on his hands, things like that. And he explains it really well. And he basically gave him a timeline of 4 to 6 months.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen that, but I'm not on
highly educational. I'll send you guys a couple of his videos, but it's not great. He basically said that the ballroom and all of that, demolition shit is to distract him. It's basically like a dementia project that they gave him to focus on so that the other assholes can push through, the agenda. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. A lot of what he's saying makes sense. Yeah.
If you have someone in your life that has dementia,
and he's pretty certain he had a stroke and he may have been having mini strokes. He really lays it out there. This guy is not doing well, people.
Yeah.
I don't care what sort of propaganda bullshit they put out there saying he's in excellent health. He's not.
He also keeps saying shit like, I really want to get into heaven, so I'm trying to get these peace deals. It's all weird.
Well, and people know when they're on the way out.
That's true, yeah.
They just do.
They have an idea,
yeah.
I saw that Melania was nominated for Fox's Person of the Year. She won
Patriot of the Year.
Patriot
of the Year, yes. Yes, it was her and Charlie Kirk's wife,
Yep.
That girl,
ex-wife.
is she fucking JD Vance? Is that happening? I
Well,
mean,
I mean,
Smith. Yeah.
I guess some women have a type.
yeah. I mean, she couldn't get the guy from the lead singer from fucking, like I don't know,
I don't think that
any
ever. I
emo
don't think
band,
that.
and she's like, "Oh, this guy
I
pulls me off
don't.
the
I
Jumped
stage."
don't.
into all of this. Sorry. This is great.
I
Fantastic.
think she had like a crush in high school on like I don't know, like
Guys who fuck couches who happen to have beards. Yeah.
something. Yeah, but something is
Oh no!
wrong with uh,
Tyson.
yeah, that whole thing. I don't
Shave,
know.
good sir. Shave.
If you didn't see it, there was a picture of her and JD Vance at some I don't know white power event
Yes.
where he's embracing her. And she has like leather fucking pants on.
Oh yeah, the
Like
leather
leather,
pants. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
the body is. I mean, I don't know what the rule is, how long the body has to be cold before you go back to wearing leather pants, but it seems like given a month or two. And on top of that, I would be hugging couch fucking JD Vance. It's very gross. I like these people. They just. It's weird. It's
You
weird.
would
It's
think
super
that
weird.
the leather pants would be something on the equivalent of the Labor Day white pants, kind of. I mean, it's something a little.
That's right.
Something.
Yeah.
No,
Give it a
no,
few months, girl.
no,
Yeah.
it's all weird and it's all it's all creepy and gross. And then but whatever. Okay, so headlines. Sorry, I just wanted to kind of cover everything because it's been a minute.
You don't have to. You don't have to be restricted to headlines that the man writes for you, Tyson. You go off. You go on what you're thinking.
Fucking yeah.
Please
Go off
welcome-
script.
Please subscribe
Why
to
not?
the newsletter. So this is these are just so old and random. I'm just gonna kind of note on them. This is from Entertainment Weekly. Mary Steenburgen's son caught friends watching her buck naked in a movie. That's my mom. Great, love it. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Awkward.
This is from the Kansas City Star, a little local news. Kansas official mum on ousted museum director's sword. Doubt President Trump knew. So this is a weird local story. So basically, there's a sword in Dwight D. Eisenhower's museum.
Oh yeah.
That was given to him, and Trump wanted to give it to King Charles III. You have to say the third. And so, if you're a true Anglophile. So anyway, the guy was like, "You can't do that. That's not. First off, it's illegal, and second off, you can't do that." And then basically, he was like, "So I will help you find a replica. You can do that. Whatever."
Mm-hmm.
Trump came in. His buddies came in and basically said that they took the sword and fired the guy. So this guy had been working there for years and
Are
years
you
and years.
kidding?
No,
I
he's
didn't
out.
know that.
Yeah, he's out. Like
Holy
100.
shit.
Yeah. So like,
Ugh.
and our amazing.
That's what you get for having a fucking backbone. Great.
Right. So, yeah, like so during a virtual press conference, because that's the only kind of press conference Senator Roger Marshall will do these days, responded to a reporter's question by saying he had not discussed the sword or former director Todd Arrington with Trump. I was not even aware of this story until I read something Sunday about it. I don't know if it was your all's publication. Thank you, Senator Marshall. I don't know if it was your all's publication. So I knew nothing about it. I doubt President Trump knew anything about this story either. So fuck off. Anyway, so that guy who's worked there for like 30 years lost his job because he was following the rules.
That's fucking bullshit.
This is just a stupid thing. You know what? It's so stupid. I'm not going to talk about it. That's how stupid it is. I just like this headline. And this actually leads into one of my plugs. Or unplug. Dun dun dun. Find out.
Dun dun dun
This is from,
dun dun dun.
this is from New York Magazine. The headline is "People do not want to look at Jared Leto." Basically, what the article is just basically about how badly the Neutron movie did. Let's see what else. So this is from the Atlantic. A death train is haunting South Florida. Have you guys heard about this thing, the Brightline train?
No.
Okay, so it's a high speed rail in the United States. It goes from Miami to Orlando in less than 2 hours, right? So we were
Okay.
trying to build these trains, right? Now this one happens to be privatized, but they made a deal with the local railroad people um, to get this done. So it goes as fast as 125 miles an hour. You can do it for $59. You can go back and forth. It's a great deal if you're going to Miami or Orlando, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because to fly there, it's like $300 or $400. And I know that because I had to do it one time. Here's the weird part about it is so what Brightline is best known for is not that it reflects the gleam of the future, but the fact that it keeps hitting people. According to Federal Railroad Administration data, the Brightline has been involved in at least 185 fatalities,
Oh,
148 of which were believed not to be suicide, since it began operating in December 2017. Last year, the train hit and killed 41 people, none of whom,
Oh my
as
god.
best as authorities could determine, was attempting to harm themselves. By comparison, the Long Island Railroad, the busiest commuter line in the country, hit and killed 6 people last year while running 947 trains a day. Brightline was running 32.
Wow.
wow.
That's
I've
pretty.
never heard of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
haven't
do
neither.
a
I,
little
either.
deep dive tonight.
I was just
Okay.
like, what is going on? I always ask that about Florida as a former resident, but yeah, I was just like, holy shit. So I thought I'd bring that out to the public. What else is
Thank you
going
for
I,
your service,
on?
Ties.
A little RIP. You're welcome.
on this Veterans Day,
Just,
thank you.
I'm a
Well,
terrible person.
just,
I
ma-
mean,
uh,
just smash that
sorry.
button, like and subscribe, people. Um, uh, this is
Consider.
a little RIP news, Entertainment Weekly. Six Flags, Six Flags America permanently closes after 5 decades of operating. Quote:
oh, pour one out. All
I
right,
will
that
be
Wait, what?
sucks.
crying.
I missed it. Who? What happened? I missed it.
Oh, Six Flags of America permanently closes after 5 decades of operation. They closed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They closed all of their things. So Six Flags has been closed after 51 years of operations. Fans criticize the chain for shuttering the historic 108-year-old Wild One roller coaster. Social media reports indicated that the Superman themed coaster broke down on its final day, which is so sad.
Oh,
Oh,
So that's sad. But
that
anyway,
is sad.
which is weird though because they had just signed Travis Kelsey like 2 weeks before this happened to be a brand ambassador.
That's what I thought too. So guess
So
that's
they're,
not
did
happening.
not did did not
they're
work.
probably just fucking with him. I hope.
Uh,
uh,
nope,
I hope.
closed.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Uh,
Oh, I hope so.
This is
I love it.
courtesy of my lovely and talented wife. This is from 6ABC Philadelphia. Runaway emo leads deputies on wild chase, body camera shows. So
Oh,
first, I just want to say that if you look this up, runaway emo, uh, you'll find it. This body camera footage is like hours long. it's like
holy
it's
shit.
not an hour long, but it's a long time.
It's a long one. Okay.
Yeah, as it happened, so a runaway emo led deputies on a wild chase in Guernsey County, Ohio. It happened on October 17th. Footage from the Guernsey sheriff shows two deputies trying to corral the large bird with dog catcher poles. Quote, heard they're aggressive, one deputy said. Quote, I guess I'll fight him with a stick. The entire thing took 45 minutes, uh, which is great. Because before I had really focused on the giant squid and the colossal squid, I was pretty much obsessed with emos. So that's a throwback for me. Also from Beth. This is from the Times in London. So basically, celebrity cemeteries offer chance to win plot next to Oscar Wilde. So Paris Council is offering citizens a chance to take part in a lottery whose winners will be granted the privilege of being buried alongside the rich and famous. So that's the place where Jim Morrison's buried and a
okay. All
bunch of
right.
those things. Basically, it's falling apart. So they're doing a
Okay.
lottery, and the people that win the
Okay.
lottery, uh, they'll use the money to fix the place up, and you can be buried in a very, very, very famous place. Which
That's a pretty darn smart idea. I like
isn't it?
that.
I think it's pretty cool.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
was
you.
I was like, you know what? That's pretty sharp, actually. So this is from Popular Mechanics. This is a very Tyson-y thing. A carnivorous death ball has emerged from the deep. That is the literal.
Nice.
That is the literal headline.
Oh shit.
The newly discovered species is being called the death ball sponge. Nope, that's where it falls apart. For its,
Goodness gracious, death balls of fire.
I'm glad you did that for yourself because you deserved it. Called the death the death ball sponge for its appendages, which end in orbs and are covered in micro hooks meant to capture prey. This is what you learn when you read the story. Uh, it's so nice that they just sum up the stories. You know, like most
That was
sponges,
pretty good.
Yeah.
sponges are filter feeders that passively take on bacteria floating in the water that passes through
Right.
them. The new Coronado State is being called a death ball sponge for its appendages ending in orbs, covered in micro hooks meant to capture prey. However, cool death ball sounds. The identity of the creature is still being investigated, so it can be assigned a proper science species name. And I'm gonna do that thing where I sometimes do, and I'm gonna show you a picture of it.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool looking.
Ooh, wouldn't
that
that
is
neat?
cool.
Yes, we
I
need
need to
more.
pop a
Yeah,
gummy and look at that later.
We need all the kinds of fun death balls you can possibly
I
find.
agree.
Agreed.
And this is the last headline just from Popular Mechanics. Some dogs at Chernobyl have turned blue. Oh no! For
Oh
years,
no.
for years, scientists have kept a close eye on the animals around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in hopes of learning from a one-of-a-kind accidental radiation exposure experiment currently in progress. One of the most talked about groups of test subjects is the wild dogs that live around and near the power plant, which have been shown to be genetically divergent from similar dog populations in Eastern Europe. Although they don't know exactly what's going on with their recent video of blue-hued Chernobyl dogs, caused a bit of a stir online until it was confirmed that the dogs had just been rolling around in porta potty chemicals. So they're fine.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They're not really blue.
Okay.
Haha. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Dogs.
All right. All right.
Dogs, they love porta potties.
Oh, they are blue.
Oh, they're blue.
Anyway,
Uh,
those are my headlines. Next.
Great job, Tice.
well, as a segue, with talking about those darn pets and how they like to. This one comes to us from the CBC, the Canadian fine people of the Canadian Broadcasting Network. The lion filmed roaming the Irish countryside as a Newfoundland dog named Moose. So this is from November 7th. It said it sure as hell looked like a lion, says forest manager John O'Reilly. It says when
Fire
John
that man.
O'Reilly when John O'Reilly, exactly. I don't know what official capacity he serves in yet. We're about to find out. But you're right; he should be fired. Yes, if the jog requires eyes and logic, pretty much out at this point. When John O'Reilly first saw footage of a large animal with a puffy tail and a mane skulking into the forest of the southwest coast of Ireland, he had two contradictory thoughts. I said, "There's no way we could believe that's a lion moving in the Irish wood. No way," he told Dickie Kosel as it happens. But on the other hand, he said, "It sure as hell does look like a lion." So, no, it was not a lion. It was a Newfoundland dog that someone had creatively shaved to look like. I'm guessing for
That's
Halloween.
super funny. That's super cute.
I'm guessing it's for Halloween. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
so no snakes or lions in Ireland.
I mean, not just because I breed Newfoundlands, but they're famously black, and lions are not.
Well, it was like he was like a brown, but I get your point. Like, there was a photo included in the article. However, it doesn't look that much like a lion. Like, even
Oh my
even on like
God.
the mistiest like Irish blood, where you just want some excitement, doesn't really look like a lion. No.
Yeah.
But enough to be funny at a Halloween party. So that's about
Maybe tone down the Guinness intake, buddy. I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly. Some sad news. Not really. The last ever penny was minted today in Philadelphia. This comes from
Wow.
today. Yeah, you know what? Like, I'm fine with this. Like, I think we probably should have gotten the. I ran this as a debate case like 30 some odd years ago, getting rid of the penny.
Wow.
So and it's still true. Like pennies, like people don't recirculate pennies. You get a penny, you take it home, you put it in a jar, and you write 401k on a Post-it and you put it on the jar, like I did. Yeah. But anyway, but
Oh, young Smith.
but they're
Yes.
not gonna mint the penny anymore. I think it's fine. I don't know if you've seen the signs at stores, but
I
they
have,
do
yeah,
enter
I have, yeah.
penny shortage
Yeah.
where they're going to round up or down. I think it's a very fair way to do things. The
Sure.
penny will still exist digitally, which is interesting, at least for
That
now.
is
So
that is weird.
yeah.
I think that is kind of strange too. I did
Yeah.
laugh because I have seen those signs, and then I did read an article about where this Burger King manager in like Syracuse, New York, had all his employees go to the bank and get as many pennies as they could.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
And
All
I
right.
was like, how close is your bottom line? You got like the 2 cents. It's gonna make a difference.
I think people hoard penny. I remember that this is, I don't know how many years ago, but Keith used to have that giant
He did.
5-gallon jug full. There's a good third of them in Keith's bedroom. So it was a lot of pennies, but yeah, so no more pennies. I think it costs like 4 cents. 4 cents.
Yeah, to make a penny.
Uh,
Yeah.
This is not.
Wow, to make
Is
a
this
penny.
is this going to save enough money to pay for people's health insurance? No, but it's a good start. It's a good start. So good job, Washington. Just lots of quick, stupid hits. Greg Abbott threatens 100% tariff on New Yorkers moving to Texas. That doesn't fucking make any sense, but he's a
No.
moron.
It's a great thing.
I love it. He just, yeah.
Roll off a cliff, Greg.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
It's funny because he's in a wheelchair. This comes from CNN.
Explaining jokes with Jabber
This comes from CNN. It smelled of onions and mustard. Border Patrol agent hit with sandwich says as trial begins. So yes, if you somehow missed it, somebody threw a Subway sandwich at ICE. Our Border Patrol officers, they're fucking ICE agents, and he was subsequently acquitted. He was acquitted this week because people are realizing this is bullshit. So fuck you, ICE.
Seriously.
So I love that. I don't know if you guys have seen the shirts. Like, I kind of want to get one of the shirts. I don't know.
I've seen the logo. It's
the shirts are cool.
The resist or whatever. It's great.
What's the Banksy guy? But it's a sandwich. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Somebody had a smart thought that night, and they're like, "Oh yes, millionaire now." This comes from Tom
Ferry. Sorry, brain fart. That's the
artist.
Yeah.
Shepherd Ferry. Right?
Yes.
This comes from Tom's Hardware. Bank of America sued for not paying worker to PC boot up or to pay workers for PC boot up time in proposed class action lawsuit. So. Lawsuit allegedly hourly workers weren't being paid for the startup time their PCs were taking.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, that's dumb. They're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity lawsuit forced SpaceX to vacate land on U.S.-Mexico border.
Sweet.
After years of suing SpaceX for invading a plot of land on the U.S.-Mexico border, Cards Against Humanity says it has obtained a settlement and will provide supporters with a new pack of cards about Elon Musk. That is what they are doing.
Yay!
You can actually link to the actual lawsuit, which is sought up to $15 million. And yeah, they settled out of court, probably to leave this embarrassingness out of the ether. Ars Technica, man, a lot of nerd blogs this week. Meta denies torrenting porn to train AI, says downloads were for personal use. Personal use, yes. That's when you are worried about litigation, is where you're like, that was for me. That was for me. That's from NPR. Great photo on this article, by the way. This furloughed IRS lawyer is living out his dream of being a hot dog vendor. Just talks about Isaac Stein. He's normally a lawyer for the IRS, lives in Washington, D.C.
God bless that man.
He's gonna turn some lemons into lemonade, and he opened a hot dog stand called Shysters.
Shysters.
I like it. I hope this guy. Holy shit! A hot dog and a drink runs $12 or $17 with a bag of chips. Motherfucker! It is really Shysters. Okay, Jesus.
I am rethinking everything right now.
That is wow. Makes those steak nuggets almost seem affordable.
There it is.
North
But
Shore
you're still
News.
gonna buy them for us.
Yeah, absolutely. British Canadian father who left hickey on son's neck ordered to take counseling.
Oh well,
Yeah, apparently he said to his something to the effect of his son of this is what happens when you go to a concert with a girl. He then grabbed his 12-year-old son and placed a mouth to his son's neck,
Gross.
caused what he was characterized
Gross.
as a hickey. This is one of those. No, this is no.
No.
I know
Nope.
we've got helicopter parents, but we do not need. Yeah, this needs to stop.
I mean, counseling. I mean, that seems like a pretty. I mean, that seems like
Yeah,
it might be a little bit more than counseling.
I think.
Yeah.
At some point, you just need to call it therapy.
Yep.
This comes from just a couple more. Some Waco, Texas. Ooh, Waco.
Ooh.
Woman buys knives, stabs another woman for taking too long in the checkout line. So, too long to check out a Marshall's. So she went,
Nice.
picked out some knives and stabbed the woman ahead of her. Sometimes that's the quickest solution to a problem is not the best.
Having stood in line at many like thrift stores, I get it. But I mean,
that's
why you specifically don't buy knives or hammers or anything like that.
Just don't buy any weaponry at
buy a book.
some of those places.
True.
Yeah.
Well, calm down. Yes, calm down. Last one. This is from the Daily Voice. It's a headline and a sub-headline. I didn't actually read the article because I just think it's a great headline. Milton chiropractor sentenced in chloroform death. A New York chiropractor who dosed his lover with homemade chloroform during a twisted sex game killing the beloved Elvis tribute artist will spend years in prison. So his chloroformed his sexual partner. There are photos of him dressed as Elvis, Dr. Spock, I think. Anyway,
I love this story.
It's a little out there. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is a phrase that we say around the house all the time. Both of us do. It's like, does this smell like chloroform to you? And like we say that all the time.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. Oh, those are good.
Anyway, that's my headlines.
Also, homemade chloroform. There you go, right there.
Homemade chloroform, right? I don't even know what that.
That's some dark.
I don't know what that entails.
Some dark web shit right there. Like that's
yeah. Don't Google that, kids.
That's right.
No.
Get your VPN fired up before you do that.
Yeah. That sounds like just the thing that ChatGPT would let you know how to do. Like it'd be like, yeah,
this is true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, ill-advised.
Could you please verify what country you currently are residing in?
Yes, exactly.
That's good. All right. I have a few. I'll go through them quickly. For some reason, in the last couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot of Kim Kardashian news.
There's been this was another thing I thought we'd probably need to talk
There's
about.
a lot. So this is from TMZ. I just think the headline is stupid, but Kim Kardashian trimming the line between fashion and foliage. Basically, it's talking about her unveiling her new Skims pubic hair thong line.
Yes.
Which is something that everyone should Google right now and gross themselves out with. Yeah.
100%.
And it's sold out. I mean, you have to get on a waiting list for it. Unbelievable.
Is it real hair?
I don't. It's not. It's fake. Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks very real. I mean, and what was her headline from it? The bush is back. All right. Well, thanks, Kim. Thanks for letting us know. I was really worried about it.
Finally, I don't have to do any real estate management anymore. It's great.
Nope. It's all good. This is my favorite Kim Kardashian headline, other than her new show on Hulu has been getting the worst reviews of the year.
Yeah.
Just Google All's Fair reviews and laugh your ass off for a good 5 minutes.
They are
it's fantastic.
Funny. Yes. I was last standing 5%. It was 0 for a few days.
Yeah. Wow. It's awful. I can't wait to watch some of it this weekend. But this is from Us Weekly. Kim Kardashian says she has failed law exams after asking ChatGPT for the right answers.
I saw that, and that is amazing.
Keep trying, girl.
That's amazing.
I love it.
It's like, hey, I was trying to cheat, didn't work.
Didn't work, and I'm gonna let everybody know about it. This stuff sucks. I thought it was supposed to help me. Yeah, great job, girl. Dummy.
I why does she want to be a lawyer? Like I don't like.
She
I don't
wants
know.
to. She wants to be an advocate. That's her thing. Like she wants to. Okay, look. I think I've heard a few things.
Break it down. Break it
This
down.
this is what this
Speak
is.
on behalf
Who
of Miss
is
Kardashian,
I
Kim
will.
Tyson.
Kardashian?
Miss Kardashian. We've had many conversations. And I think I've
The
distilled
ex
most of
of
it.
Kanye West. We should let everyone know
She
that
That's
as
good.
well.
she has said
Yes.
previously she wants to be our generation's Elizabeth Taylor, which means she'll be married to like 5 dudes. That's true. She
Okay,
has said that.
that will probably happen.
She wants to be an advocate. That's why she's becoming a lawyer, so she can, get people out of death row,
Okay.
whatever. So like that's a thing. That's fine. That's whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Uh, but uh, sh- uh, I don't. She never really talks about how she wants to be a good parent, or like
Well,
it's
her
weird.
child with Kanye, the oldest one, has face tattoos. So far, not so good.
Oh,
Oh,
that's just.
I didn't know that. I don't know. I mean, like
Oh, she's like 12 or 13.
I don't
It's
know.
fine.
Are you kidding? No.
Wow.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
fact. Yeah.
how did that happen? Like, oh, that's wow.
You
Grade A parenting
you grow
I
up
in
was gonna
reality
say,
you
television
grow up
world.
fast
Yeah.
in that family. That's a thing. You grow up fast. But
I'd
that's
probably get a
true.
face tattoo as well.
Yeah,
Fuck it. Yeah.
yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Oh,
But yeah. Anyway, I don't
she'll
know.
be just
That
fine.
is the extent of what I know about her. By the way,
Well,
I have no other.
that's
I
a
have no
lot
other
more
point. I have no
than
other
I
point.
know, other than, yeah, the pubic hair thongs, and she sucks at the bar exam. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
keep trying, Kim. Keep trying. Reach for the stars. This one comes from Consequence of Sound. Christian musician who sang at Trump rally arrested on child pornography charges. Tale as old as time, we're beginning to find out. John
Like a
Sheptalk was arrested
prerequisite.
on charges of possession and production of child porn. It's pretty gross. He was trading photos with a 17-year-old. He also performed at a Trump rally in January of 2022. So I'm
What
thinking maybe a prerequisite to be at one of the rallies,
what
perhaps.
what was his
It's sounding
band?
like
Did he
it.
have a band or is it just some guy?
I think it's just some guy. They
Okay.
didn't say anything about his band. I mean, he looks like he could be in a band.
Okay.
There's like a little patch right here and then
Uh,
like a chin thing right here. So
yeah, that's a bad sign usually.
it's, yeah, not great. Yeah. He's trying to do some sort of Metallica look, not working. So yeah, suck it, guy. Whatever. Next one is from CNN. Apparently Suzanne Summers is back because her husband says he created her AI twin.
Amazing.
Uh, this
Amazing.
Yeah.
is kind of super creepy. Suzanne Summers died, and she was married to her husband, Alan Hamill, for 55 years.
Ever, yeah,
That's a
ever.
long time.
It
Yeah,
is.
That's a long
forever.
time.
So she died in 2023, an aggressive form of breast cancer. And he's been working on a very interesting AI project since then. And so it's with this guy, Ray Kurzweil. And Bill Gates has described him as like the smartest man on the planet.
Hmm.
And so this idea to bring back Suzanne kind of came from those two getting together. The AI clone, which he reportedly shared a demonstration of earlier this year at a conference, was trained using all of Suzanne's 27 books and a lot of interviews, hundreds of interviews. Read it. It just kind of makes me sad about this guy and maybe just letting things go. I don't know.
I
It's a
Yeah.
little creepy.
yeah. I would okay. I have many thoughts on this. I will keep them brief. Okay. First
Okay.
off, as someone who
I thought you were going to say to yourself. I was like,
as someone
Watch
who
out,
no,
Pete. Watch
no, why
out.
would you
as
do that?
as someone who literally wrote in his third grade whatever report that Three's Company was his favorite show when he was in third grade. I can tell you right now that that woman was a handful. I mean, she wasn't the sheriff. She was a fucking handful. Got my
Was
she's.
she?
I got the she's the sheriff thing going in there. got it right. Is that so
Oh
under the
yeah.
radar that neither one of you guys know what that show is?
No,
Yeah.
I do. I mean, it's
It was
It took
just.
me a
you're
little bit of a minute.
It's
you're
fine.
getting
It's
yeah
getting deep because it was
yeah
only in
yeah
syndication.
yeah.
It was the small
Yeah,
wonder of.
the masks are dropping down, but
Yeah.
we're still
So,
okay. Yeah.
so the thing is, like, she came. So she was on the show. She didn't get paid. She quit. She married this really smart guy. I mean, good for her. This guy obviously loved her. She came back to prominence with the Thigh Master. Kind of made her a new thing. Do you remember the Thigh Master? That
I
brought
love
her.
the Thigh
That,
Master.
that brought her back to it was like Kegel exercise before Kegels were a thing.
It was.
And so
Also featured in my favorite movie of all time, So I Married an Axe Murderer. Go
oh yeah,
on.
there you go. And so but I mean, having watched her many weird interviews and her acting, everything that she ever did, which was she's a sheriff in Three's Company, and and those infomercials everywhere, like she was not a genius. So the idea that you would recreate her in AI, to have vapid conversation, and maybe she was way smarter than I picked up on, but like it just seems weird, especially for
Yeah.
like the smartest guy on the one of the smartest
I
people
Well,
on the
mean,
right,
it's
planet.
kind
right.
of sweet, I guess, in a way. He misses her or misses being around her, so he's trying to. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's creepy.
Kurzweil's a nut job too. So that's a little bit great. Like he's into some weird shit. So it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
If you have the money and the means to do it, why not? But it's a little weird.
I have a
yeah.
friend. I'm not going to name who he is, but he wants to do that with his grandfather, and he has the same plan. He's going to make an AI version of his grandfather using video, writings, photos, blah blah blah.
I mean, I know someone who has an AI girlfriend, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just going to start to be like one of those things.
Yeah. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's just like you're right. Like, just move on. Like
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right,
I don't know. I need to simmer on this. This is a lot to take in right now.
I know. Let's marinate on this
Okay,
concept
okay.
for a minute. All
Recreate,
right.
We'll circle back next
right.
week.
Wait. All right. Here's the question I propose. Would you rather make an AI version of your partner or stuff one of your beloved pets after they pass?
Ooh,
Think on that for the next
Oh.
week.
that's a good one. All right.
Yeah. We'll circle back, as I've now said 4 times
I
to
was
you
just
both
making
today.
sure.
I'm going to hurt myself
I was just.
because of it.
I have a couple. I have a stuffed animal in here, but it was not a pet. So just it's clear. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, oh boy. A couple more. This is a sad one. Diane Keaton passed away at 79. I loved her. I loved her movies, most of them. Some of the recent stuff, not great. But Annie Hall is one of my favorites of all time. And First Wives Club. She's amazing. Rest in peace. And then a rest in piss for Dick Cheney, who
Yeah.
passed away at 89.
Yeah.
He kind of righted the ship at the end, but he was such a son of a bitch.
The only redeeming quality about him is his daughter, and I never really thought I'd say that in my lifetime, but there it is.
Oh, she's also terrible. But
kind of.
comparatively,
Yeah.
comparatively.
No,
Yeah.
it is a testament to how far things have gone. Like what has changed the last 20 years. Like it's like like I could kick it with Dick these days. Like I mean, I'm sure he was
I kick it with Dick. That would have been a great podcast, man.
But
until he got shot in the face.
No, he was a fucking warmonger.
He shot the guy.
He lied us into war. He did. I mean, but
he was a son of a bitch. I mean, he was. The guy. I mean, one time, like a guy called Matt. You might have been on that broadcast. A guy called in and he was like, "What you got to be against Dick Cheney?" He got me so flustered on radio that I couldn't even speak. I was so pissed off. And I later met that guy, and he goes, "Yeah, I was setting you up. I met the guy at the bar."
No
way. He goes, "I called in and asked you that." He's like, I was trying to antagonize you. I'm like, it worked.
At least he admitted it.
No, it's great because I couldn't. I was so mad because he's like, he just wants a nice house. He's just like blah blah. I'm like, okay, anyway.
What?
No, because I used to rail against Cheney real, like before it was popular, I'd say.
Oh, it was those were the
Once again, Tice.
good old days. Like
So
when like
hipster. Such a
yeah,
fucking hipster,
I
man.
know, I
great.
know. Wait do you wait do you see today's closer? Anyway,
Uh,
so anyway, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I do want to watch the Dick Cheney movie though. I'm gonna watch it again. Yeah.
oh yeah, I should. It was good.
Oh,
It was
I
good.
might watch
It
that
was
too.
good.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
love the
good.
ending because like I love the. I don't know if you remember the very end, but it's fucking awesome.
I should watch. It's been like 10 years,
I
hasn't it? It's
saw
been a while
I
since
saw
it
it in
came
the
out.
theater, and I haven't watched it since. But like I
Yeah, I
just
should watch that.
Adam McKay did it. I mean, it's a good
Oh,
movie.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, I may rewatch that.
Sam Rockwell's in it. Like I mean, it was Adam McKay's first non-comedy, basically.
Christian Bale plays him. Is that right? Or are we talking about different
I think
things?
that's
Yeah,
right. I
Okay.
think
that's
that's right.
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Sam
Yeah.
Rockwell plays George W. Bush.
Yes.
And and I can't remember who plays Rummy, but
Yeah, because Christian Bale like put on a bunch of weight. That guy
well,
with his weight fluctuations is
It's
nuts. Yeah.
just
it's nuts. Yeah.
It's unhealthy. It's
Yeah,
scary, actually. But
yeah, yeah.
all right. Shall we plug?
factor.
Let's plug.
Yes, let's plug.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah. Yes, let's
plug.
plug. After one, that
Plug.
sounded so
Little-
dirty. I don't
A
know.
little dirty. It's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
I had so
Hey,
many jokes that came to mind. I'm not going to say any of them.
you know what?
We're just going to.
I think we've been on OnlyFans vibe the whole time. So let's
We have.
We
We
sent me to the
set that
farm.
vibe thanks to Tyson
I
know.
forgot,
at the beginning of the fucking show.
I forgot the word Patron.
We did.
All right.
He was
Anyway.
casually looking at it maybe before the show.
All right. Here's
Yes.
Just like
casually.
Casually.
he's like, I got 2 feet. I can put them out there.
Where's the knee for him? Okay. So it's been a minute. So we watched Remembering Gene Wilder, which we'd never watched before,
Ooh,
which is
nice.
a documentary about Gene Wilder. They use audio from his audiobook. So it's actually him narrating his own story post death. Pretty cool.
Oh,
Wow.
I believe it was on Netflix or Disney, and I don't know, and I'm sorry, but it's called Remembering Gene Wilder. It's if you like that stuff, it's kind of interesting. I'm not a huge Gene Wilder fan, but it was a good watch. I watched I Like Me, which is a thing about John Candy, which was very, very good.
I'll
also
second
had
that. I cried
Very
the
good.
whole
Oh
time,
my God.
basically.
Just a
Just
great,
so good.
yeah. I mean, just great
Colin
guy.
Hanks directed it. It's just so good. Yeah, really.
Colin
enjoyed it.
Hanks, I think, did, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And I mean, and it's like, obviously, I'll bet John Candy was kind of like a father figure to Colin Hanks, like, and
Mhm.
so it was a lot. There's a lot of love there, and the people, like, no one had anything bad to say about it, which was so funny.
No
Like,
one.
I mean, there's even a joke at the beginning, like Bill Murray is trying to think of something shitty to say about him, and he's having a hard
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Very, very funny. There's this movie.
Wait, one thing that I loved, Tice, about it was when they're doing like the testimonial stuff and they show, and Colin has his dad, Tom Hanks, on, and he's like, star of Splash. That shit, like that little dig at his dad.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, fuck. Anyway, had to mention that.
He's one of the few 5 to 10 people I probably like remember where I was when I learned that he died. Like it was like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
a toll
punch.
booth operator told me that Michael Jackson died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you heard the news?
That's exactly what I've been telling everybody.
That moonwalking guy died.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's too bad. It's $1.25. Anyway, that's another one.
What a bummer! Is the holes free today?
Yeah. Good.
After he died, shortly after he died, I went to Worlds of Fun with a couple of the Irish people that I worked with at Thrupple on, and they had never been. And I mean, I swear to God, like 80% of all the African Americans I saw were wearing Memorial Michael Jackson T-shirts, and I was just like, did you guys? I mean, I was just like, this must be a thing. Because it was everywhere, and I was like, It was almost like don't show up unless you're wearing one of these shirts. It was
Yeah, it
kind
was
of.
mass devastation.
Yeah.
There's this show on Peacock called it's called Downey. I think Jim Downey, the writer you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
It's on my list.
we had not watched it. I'm a big Jim Downey fan, and he's been writing for the show since the beginning. And he wrote for a bunch. He wrote all the Norm stuff for Weekend Update. He
Mhm.
wrote on Letterman during that perfect that year and a half, like after they got started. And I'm such a huge fan of that part of the thing. Anyway, it's really great. It's highly recommended. It's very funny. It's his comedy is not for everyone, but like it's for a comedy nerd. It's great stuff. So I highly recommend watching that. There's this movie I'd never watched called with Nick Cage called Next, where he kind of
Oh,
this is an older movie. Like Jessica Biel's in it, and he has the ability to see in the future like like 90 seconds or something like that, or maybe 2 minutes. That's his superpower. And so
okay.
I watched the Riff Tracks version of it. It is
Uh-huh.
awful. But the Riff Tracks version of it is pretty funny. But if you haven't seen this movie and you like watching bad Nick Cage movies, uh, definitely watch this movie.
Okay.
I saw the newest Tron movie. I went and saw it. I was tired of seeing Jared Leto's face as well, but I watched the.
And it's a plug, I
It
guess.
is a plug because I watched the first two movies before that, and then I watched the third one. And if you so Tron, the original, is basically Star Wars in a computer. The second one's kind
Yeah.
of like Tron has turned into the Big Lebowski, and then there's some other stuff going on. And then the third one is Tron. Tron has basically turned
Damn.
into the Big Lebowski again. Um, I mean, that is the vibe, guys. By the way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but there's a lot of throwbacks to the first two. I'm gonna plug it because for three reasons. One, Nine Inch Nails did the incidental music, and I'm not a huge Nine Inch Nails
Fuck
fan,
yeah.
but the incidental music is great. The only time it sucks is when they drop in a couple of fucking singles. That sucks. Two, they did some really good work on like on the special effects, and they kind of made cool new things. And I'm basically a 12-year-old heart. And then three, they did a really nice sort of homage to the very first movie. So anyway, that's so if you're gonna watch it, watch the first two if you can deal with it, and then I watched this great movie. I went and saw the theater called Good Fortune, which is written by
Oh, yeah.
Ontario. It's got
Uh-huh.
him, Seth Rogen, um, uh, John Wick, I think his name is, and
Keanu
there you
Reeves.
go. Yeah, John Wick. John Wick's in it. Uh,
John Wick, whatever that guy's.
It is.
Oh,
You
Tyson.
know what? It is very good. It's about
Yeah.
it's essentially about gig economy. It's funny. It's interesting.
I
Uh,
really like Aziz Ansari's, like, his Netflix show, Master of None, is,
yeah,
like,
it's
really
very.
good. Yeah.
It's not ha 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 ha. It's thoughtful ha ha, but still laugh out loud, buddy. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
Watch Good Fortune. It's a feel good movie. To be fair, it's really cool.
Okay.
And Kiki Palmer's in it, and she's excellent. She's really good.
Oh, I like Kiki Palmer.
And then
Yeah.
I watched this movie today. It just came out on Netflix. Sorry, not Netflix. It's a Rift Tracks thing, but I hadn't watched it. It's called Flight to Hell. And if you can find Flight to Hell, you should watch it because it is fucking terrible.
Hmm.
It is so funny and terrible. It
Oh,
looks like it
God.
was fucking done with like there's a joke something about the fact that it was done with Microsoft Movie Maker 2001, and that's what it looks like. It is bad. Anyway, those are my plugs. I don't have any music plugs this week because I've kind of been like not buying music, but anyway, that's it.
Okay. Great job, Tice.
Thanks. I'm
Excellent.
going
Yeah.
fast.
Smith?
Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I have actually three book recommendations. There's this kind of a
Nice.
swath of books that came out in the last few weeks. First one is Future Boy by Michael J. Fox. It came out a couple weeks ago. Super quick read. I bought the audiobook and cheated. I also bought the book just because Back to the Future, which we both saw this within the last couple weeks.
We
Great
did.
film. It was back in the theaters
Fantastic.
for its 40th anniversary. We saw it on November 5th, which was the the date they go to in the future. So
Nice.
extra nerd points for that.
Nerd alert. Man, I would have
Absolutely.
totally done that too. God dang it.
Absolutely,
We fucked up.
absolutely.
All right.
You
Yep. Good
did,
job.
yeah. But
Yeah.
no. Really, just kind of quick anecdotes about his time making the movie, going back and forth between
Oh,
shooting.
that's cool.
He actually did, for those who didn't know, a lot of people don't know, but are telling me that he actually did. He did Family Ties and Back to the Future. The only way they'd let him do it is if he did it at night. So, like, for the first
Whoa.
half of the shoot. Also, Eric Stoltz was originally the star. They actually shot for 6 weeks with Eric Stoltz, and somehow the studio agreed to can him. And so it's kind of
Jonas was telling me that.
yeah,
That's
kind of an interesting
unbelievable.
story. Yeah, you can actually find some of the footage. Some of the DVD releases that came out in the 2000s have some of that Eric Stoltz footage. You can sort of see him as Marty McFly, and but yeah, no, good stuff. This is Cameron Crowe. Also came out with another book called The Uncool. I'm a big Cameron
Oh,
Crowe
sweet.
fan, so
Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah.
read it. And also, I've not read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And also, Judd Apatow released a book called Comedy Nerd, which is a massive, like, what is it?
Oh, fuck
600
yes.
page, like, just pictures and just his whole career. And so I just got it the other day. I'm super excited to read it because it's just like,
Nice.
so I'm really excited. Huge book. He must have worked on it for a really long time. It's like $25. It's like a gorgeous book. It's like
Oh, wow.
I don't understand why,
Some books are crazy expensive, and some are like,
Yeah.
Right. Like
It's true.
some of those shit ass college books I paid like a lot of money for, and it fucking sucked. And laugh at
God.
all.
macro.
I threw a couple of those away last weekend.
Oh yeah, I miss that dance you would do at the bookstore. Be like, oh yeah, this book that you bought from us for $137.
$6.
What do you think about a candy ring?
Oh, suck my ass, university bookstore.
Oh,
Seriously.
yeah. No, they don't even
Jesus.
have books. They just got iPads. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Here's a pencil
Podcast
topper.
recommendation from the Smartless podcast, whatever their big offshoot is. It's called Crimeless. It's called Hillbilly Heist. Narrated by Johnny Knoxville, and it's about I think these people from like North Carolina or South Carolina that steal $18 million from a Wells Fargo, and they're just morons, but they also agreed to be on the podcast, so it's kind of funny. Yeah,
that is funny.
It's kind of funny, not bad. I'm almost through it. I think I've got one more episode to go. Movie wise, we saw Depeche Mode M. At Alamo a couple weeks ago. It's the new Depeche Mode concert film. Worth checking out purely from like a design and aesthetic standpoint. Like it just looks phenomenal what he did. It was a Mexican director.
It was in Mexico, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They played like 2 shows in Mexico City with like. They have like they're like Brazil. They have like 500,000 people like show up at these shows, and a ton of people. Just a gorgeous movie. Like it just looks great, sounds great. So absolutely worth checking out. Glad we went. And then on the TV front, lots of stuff has come out. Hulu has the new Murdaugh dramatization, which we've been watching. You've been watching it, Dawson?
I got through the first 2 episodes. I like it. I like the documentary series, and I love Patricia Arquette as the mom.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
My favorite easily is It Welcome to Derry, which has been on HBO.
Yes. Second that. Yeah.
I am not a horror fan at all. I fucking love this show. I don't know why. It was so goddamn good. I was a huge fan of the 1990, I think, TV movie.
Oh, the TV movie, yeah.
Which I just think is anyway. If you haven't seen
Tim
it,
Curry played the clown. I mean, it's fantastic. Yeah,
it's great. So anyway, if you haven't watched, I think it's on episode. I think it's 4 episodes. I've just been blown away by it. I think it's so good. Like it's just
I'm awesome. With you. Yeah, I like it. Well, they don't even. I'm not going to ruin. I almost spoiled some stuff. Anyway, boop, zippy. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's it. That's what I recommend.
Right. Well done. I'll run through mine pretty quick. Finally saw Smashing Machine in the theater. Dwayne Johnson. I feel like he's going to get nominated. He was really great, and so was Emily Blunt. Oh yeah, fantastic. Saw One Battle After Another. Speaking of Jim Downey, he is in it, and he actually plays one of my favorite parts, especially towards the end.
Yeah.
So that was fun. There's a documentary series. This is a soft plug on Netflix called My Father, the BTK Killer.
Oh,
And
I
it's,
saw that.
yeah. Uh,
We watched that.
it's
Yeah.
okay. Did you like it, Smith? Or you're going to watch? Yeah, it was
Same kind
fine.
of same kind of thing. It was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all right. I feel bad, like unbelievably bad for her. We could talk about that another day, but fuck, her brain is screwed.
Yeah.
That's the worst nightmare come true. But it's all right if you want to watch a documentary series. And then there's a new Vince Gilligan series on Apple called Pluribus.
It's good.
Very good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We've watched the first 2 episodes that are available. And I can't think of the actress's name from Better Call Saul that's the lead in it,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
but
that.
she's amazing. It's
Yeah.
very good. It's a sci-fi
Yeah.
television series, and he has been quoted as saying that there's probably like 4 seasons
Wow. Okay.
as he sees it. So I'm really excited about that. There is, well, this came out around Halloweeny time, but a documentary series called True Haunting on Netflix about true ghost stories, and it's very good. So they go in deep about 2 in particular. And then we literally this past weekend, in addition to Back to the Future 40th anniversary, we saw Predator Badlands. Very good.
Good.
Super exciting. Elle Fanning is amazing in it. I liked it a lot. So did Jonas. So anyway, those are the plugs.
Okay, unplugs.
I have one.
I
Do you
Oh
guys have
man,
some?
I do. How much time do we have? All right.
I can go 5 over.
Okay. All right. Let's do 5 minutes.
I already texted.
Tyson.
It's going to be like a
All right.
little bit
All
over.
Set
right.
the
That's
clock.
like it's like a minute. It's like a minute 42 each. So go.
I'll go first. So there's a show on ABC called High Potential. It's got the girl D from
Always sunny.
Caitlin Olsen.
Caitlin
Yeah.
Olsen.
Caitlin Olsen.
So the
As in
thing
hair.
is, the first season has a murder's row of amazing writers. Like
Mm-hmm.
those writers have worked on like fucking, um, you know, like well, I mean, Rob Thomas is one of the guys. He's created Veronica Mars. His main head writer was also on the show. Victor Hugh or Sue was one of the writers for Arrested Development. I mean, unbelievable. Like the first season of High Potential is unreal, so good. But they lost most of their writers, almost all of them. And so the second season, while still entertaining, just not that clever. And so
Yeah.
that's a real bummer.
Damn.
But again, like I feel like they just loaded in as many good people as they could get in the first season to get people watching the
Yeah.
show, and then they were just like, okay, well now we can't afford that, and then we're doing. So unfortunately, that is my unplug. I mean, we still watch it; it's still entertaining, but the first season is going to go down as one of the best type of that procedural kind of television shows in the history of the thing. So that's my unplug.
My
Sorry,
unplugged.
Tice.
Sorry, I have not watched the first season yet, but I need to get on that. So
Yeah, same.
all right, my unplug
You look
this
pained.
month.
You look pained.
Deep dish pizza. You get into Chicago, everyone has this virus where people are like running around trying to encourage you to eat deep dish pizza. Not that good. We went to, which I think you also went to,
I did.
Dawson, Lou
Malnati's. Yeah. Uh-huh.
which apparently we have here in Indianapolis. So that also, and finally I'm frustrated that like we got off the subway, the L, we went to Illuminati's. They told us to be a 90-minute wait. And so we're like, we're not going to wait 90 minutes. So what did we do? We walked for another hour to another Illuminati's where they told us it would be a 90-minute wait. I was so angry
That
and
burger
frustrated.
restaurant that we went to was right down from Lou Malnati.
I know. Yeah, we were at that same one. So anyway, it's not bad. Not bad. Would I rather have like Pizza Hut on a great day? Absolutely. Like it just was not that good. Don't wait for it. Like I would have been so fucking angry. We bailed. We went to like some like place near Wrigley Field and watched the last game of the World Series. And so
that's fun.
nachos. They were good.
That's more fun.
I was disappointed. Dawson, did you have a better experience with like?
Well, we went to Lou Malnati's, and yes, the 90-minute wait was alive and real. And my friend Brittany was like, "Hell no, we're not waiting that long," and I agreed.
Good for
And she
Brittany.
said, "There's actually a great burger joint right
that's
down from that." Yeah, and so
yeah.
that's where we went. And that it's called Billy Goat Tavern, and that's where a lot of the Second City people would go to, and it's also where John Belushi frequented
Yeah.
when he was in Second City, and like the cheeseburger skit came from. They just have a flat griddle. You either order a double cheeseburger or triple cheeseburger, and a potato chips and a drink. That's it. And then they have a bar to like soup up your burger. It's fantastic. And the burgers aren't bad. They're like $3 or $4.
We will go there next time because yeah.
It's a
Good
really good smash burger.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
love.
you.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Anyway.
Lou is overrated. I know that Megan Solomon is going to spit in my face because she literally has frozen Lou Malnati's pizzas in her and Paul's fucking freezer.
I'm not saying it's
fine.
It's fine. Exactly. It's fine.
It's not great. And I worked with 2 people from Chicago, and they all said that people from Chicago like to tell the tourists to go to the deep dish places because they actually like New York style pizza.
I'm sorry, it's superior pizza. I'm sorry, it just is. The New York style is superior. I mean,
I agree.
That level.
That's pizza to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a souffle. Their pizza is a souffle. You know.
Yep.
And what's the deal with coating just marinara on everything and then no cheese on top? The cheese is underneath them. I mean, what?
Thank you.
What is happening here?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No,
and if you don't eat it fast enough, it congeals and it gets really like
gross.
It's like string cheese. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, not a fan.
I mean, it's fine. Every 5 years, it's fine. Slice of it.
It's fine.
You know.
Yeah.
No, you'll eat it just
it's
enough
more like
to
a
remind
bowl of it. Yeah.
You'll eat it often enough to remind yourself that it's terrible. You just forget. Like it'd been like 8 years, and I was like, I think it was all right.
Yeah. I'll revisit it. That's exactly where I was coming from.
I need to do like the memento thing and give myself a tattoo somewhere and be like, don't eat the deep. Next time you're in the greater Chicago area.
It's not bad.
Well, honestly, the last time I had deep dish pizza was with Matt and Kathy in Chicago. That's so like it's.
And actually, that was actually pretty good.
It was
like,
okay.
You guys remember where you went?
We went to the Uno. Is it the Uno?
What's it? Uno? It might have been Uno.
It's one of. There's 2 of them. And I don't know, but it was.
That's not the one that I went to previously.
It was all right.
Ours was like Giordano's or some shit, and I was like, "This is
It was fine." But the problem is with deep dish pizzas is you think you could eat a regular amount of pizza, and then you get it, and you're like, "I can eat 1 slice, 2 slices," and then you're just like,
Max,
"What am I going to do with the rest of this shit, this pizza?" You know, because we were going to a concert.
It doesn't. Yeah.
All right. Good unplug, people.
Yeah. Oh, I have one more. Well, that was I kind of gave in to Smith's unplug, but my other unplug is it getting fucking dark. At 4:50.
Yep.
Not a fan.
No,
it literally feels like midnight at 7:30 now. So yeah, daylight savings time sucks ass. That's all I have to say.
Did it get cold there? Did it get cold in Colorado?
It's getting cold now.
Yeah.
It was like 70 degrees a couple days ago, but it's in the 50s this week.
Yeah.
It was
like 20s, so that's
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm a dick.
But Howie doesn't like to poop in the snow, so we're working on
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Which who does, right?
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't want to.
Once you get a taste for it, Matt. So maybe he'll have a lucky conversion. I don't know. You never know.
Okay. I'll keep working on it.
We'll circle back on that one too. Never.
We will.
Probably. All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
And the next one will come at you sooner than later.
Christmas. Yes.
Way before Christmas.
Way before Christmas.
Maybe a couple. We'll try to slip.
Maybe even Thanksgiving. We'll see if we can slip another one in.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
I like to set goals for myself.
I think pre-Thanksgiving. I got.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll do it.
People need us.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
What do you have this week? What is it?
Oh, hell yeah. That looks so cool.
It's so cool. Sally did such a great job.
This is 21-year-old Tyson with the same size head that he had at the same time.
Genius. So good.
Right. Oh, I turned 50. That's why I got that. And that's why they came.
think we covered that, but I'm not sure.
Oh wait, I gotta do one of these things.